All right, ZTV and Maniacs. Earlier in the year, we demonstrated the Analogue Pocket that I basically borrowed from a fellow ZTV viewer, Xavier Gabriel. He had asked me to order one for him because he can't get orders to go through on Analogue's website with his card because it's a foreign website based in the UK, I believe. So he let me test it out and we demonstrated it. Now I'm pleased to report we have our own Analog Pocket, and ours is orange. Look at that. It even sort of matches our copy of Pokemon Fire Red. So I'm going to show a bit more of this lovely device. You can see we have something called Open FPGA. And let's just take a look at a few things. We'll demonstrate some games. Settings. Library. Tools. Oh, I don't know what that is. So this actually shows all the games that we've played on the thing and how long they've been played. And it also will keep a save state for you for each game. Well, up to 128, which is kind of neat. You can also take screenshots. To capture a screenshot, hold the analog button and press start during gameplay. Alright, so very cool. So, I've got a bunch of games here. And we're going to demonstrate a few. And then we're going to take a look at this Open FPGA thing. What is that? We'll find out together. It'll be lots of fun. Okay. So let me try out a game that I actually picked up earlier today. This plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. It also will play other portable systems if you have the appropriate adapters, of which I do have one. Let's take all these labels off. I don't like these labels. Alright. Let's pop this game in. We have Wario Land 3. Alright. So let's play the cartridge. Error. And maybe we got blow on the cartridge. Play cartridge. Error. Alright. That's not cool. Maybe it needs a good cleaning. I'll be back. Alright, folks, I apologize for all of that. But I think I got the game to work. Hey, there we go. Wario Land 3. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. It's got a nice screen. Clear the data. I'm going to start from the beginning. One thing to note about this thing is it has a really, really, really nice screen. There goes Wario's plane. Choose a language. You can play in Japanese or English. There's Wario. Wah. Wario finds a thing. It electrocutes him. Typical. And he gets sucked inside of it. And there's a happy face. A hidden figure. Are you aware, Wario? This world is in the music box you were peering into. I was the god that protected this world. But one day, a wicked being sealed away my power and took control of this world. Wario, I want you to find the 5 music boxes needed to break the hidden seal and recover my powers. If you find them, I'll send you back to your own world. Of course, all the treasure you find is yours to keep. Will you help me? As long as you get some money out of it. Alright. So in this game, Wario cannot actually be killed. But you can get stuck and have to go back to places. Look at Wario's power. Wario apparently can't swim. He doesn't have a lot of power at this stage in the game. Because I keep getting electrified by those damn things. Oh, we got a key. Action help? What's that mean? I don't know. Now we're on fire. We can't get up here. What's in this door? A gray treasure chest. that we can no doubt open with that gray key that we found. Open up that treasure. Oh, that actually unlocked something. Oh. That unlocked the next level over. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Okay, so I'm going to assume, I think it auto saves. But also, I can hold down the analog button and press up, and it'll save that state. And then if I want to go back to that state, I can just do this. All cartridge-based saves will be replaced with memories. Well, I don't want to mess with that. And if I hold down the analog button and press start, it takes a screenshot. And there's our screenshot. Alright. Alright, so excellent. Sorry, it took a little bit of effort to get that to work, but it works. God, I hope so. I paid good hard-earned money for that. Now, I mentioned adapters. We have in our possession the Analogue Pocket Game Gear adapter. This lets us play Game Gear games. All we gotta do is slide this bad boy in, and now it's a Game Gear, and it plays, and it has all the same magical powers that we had before. So I have one lousy game for it, Super Columns, which I bought just for the sole purpose of testing this out. So let's play it. All right, must not be sitting in there properly. It's just like using an old cartridge. You got to blow on it to make it work. There we go. Super Columns for the Game Gear. Play it. There's a story to Columns. Oops, I put it to sleep. I hit the wrong button. So you can wake it up, which is kind of nice. If Sir Hen something mystical powers, all the citizens of the Phoenicia will bow before the evil merchant's will. I have orders not to let you pass, but play me for the privilege. So it's Columns. We must defeat him in a Columns match. What the hell did he do? Look, he's all pissed, like, "Rawr." This is heating up. I never actually played this. Like, I played the original columns for Game Gear because it was a pack-in game. Oh, he beat me. Alright. So that was Super Columns for the Game Gear. Eventually I'll get other Game Gear games. But I only bought one just so I could test the device out. Alright. Well, let's try a few other games for various things. Alright. Here's a game I have. This is an original Game Boy game I have nostalgia for. It's WWF Superstars. This is an original Game Boy game. Boingy, 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 boingy. WWF Superstars. You have 5 playable characters. You've got Mr. Perfect, the $1 Million Man. $1 Million Man didn't have his classic theme music at this point that we all know and love. So they would have, so whenever he would show up in a game, they had to have music. So they just gave him some generic thing. It's kind of funky though. We get the Macho King, Randy Savage. Yeah. We've got Hulk Hogan. And we got the Ultimate Warrior. We're gonna be the Macho King. Alright. So even the old Game Boy games are sharp and vibrant. And you get interviews. I can take anything you got, ooh yeah, and still beat you. I will perfect plex my way to victory. Mr. Perfect? Oh yeah, Mr. Imperfect is more like it, yeah. For a man named Savage, you look like a wimp to me. Alright, here we go. Now we're wrestling. If we call it that. Look at this action. Punch. You also have the super body slam, which you can use once per match to chuck the other guy to the floor. And you can do flying drop kicks. Get back in the ring, please. Flying knee drop, yeah. Now he does a super body slam, and now we're back out of the ring. You can go up to the ropes. Flying drop kick. I figured out how to do a suplex. And a pile driver. Ooh, yeah. Another pile driver. Ooh, yeah. So you got to press B as they're getting up. And then you can grapple, then you grab them, and then you can give them pile drivers or suplexes. Now how do I pin them? 1, 2, 3. That's it, we beat Mr. Perfect. And we get commentary from Vince McMahon. He tried to kick out of the pin, but he didn't have any strength left in him. Look at the size of my grapefruits. The Macho King was fired up. I don't think anyone could have beaten him. Clearly, Mr. Perfect is not as perfect as he would like us to believe. And then you go on to the $1 Million Man. I'm not afraid of any man in the WWF. If talent were money, I'd still be wealthy and you would be bankrupt. All your money can't buy your way out of the beating of your life, DiBiase. Step into the ring, Macho King. It's time for you to cash out. So there you go. That was tremendous. I got this game for cheap, and I have nostalgia for it. That's why I bought it. We've got other great games, too. We got a few Game Boy Advance games. I didn't want to play the same games that I did when I first demonstrated this thing. So we've got some Game Boy Advance games here. I got a really great one here. It's Popeye's Rush for Spinach, which I bought at Midwest Gaming Classic for probably more money than I care to admit. But let's play it, because it's goddamn Popeye. Oh, speaking of... Oh my god, that's a game. I wonder how much that game sells for on eBay. We gotta look at that. Popeye Volleyball. Because we could play any Region Game Gear game. Holy crap. There's a copy of this game that sells for $500. Is that legit? Well, that's what they're selling it for. Is that really how much this game sells for? Oh my god. We're finding out the serious, legit truth here. There are no recent copies of Popeye's Extreme Beach Volleyball that have recently sold. There's two assholes trying to sell it for $500 a piece. Is that really what the game goes for? I mean, that's beyond the pale. I can't even fathom that. I mean, I paid $18 for Popeye's Rush for Spinach, and I don't know. Licensed by Nintendo. The Popeye universe. It's made by Namco. It can't be all bad, can it? Here it is, Popeye's Rush for Spinach. We're going to go on the adventure of a lifetime. Select your hero. You can be Bluto, Popeye, Olive Oil, or Wimpy. Of course, we're going to be Wimpy. Oh, Popeye! Let's take a walk around town.
Sure, it's a real beautiful day.
Not so fast, little man. It's me who'll be accompanying Olive Oil on her walk.
Dream on, fatso.
I can't do a real good Popeye voice. And even if I could, my throat hurts from doing that Macho Man voice in the previous game. Oh no! Don't fight each other again! Why not have a race instead? Or better yet, let's find out that it's okay to be a glow stick.
A race, sure, you're in for a whipping. First to the docks wins.
But if it's me who wins, you can both go home!
Hey, where are you running to? Is it mealtime already? Wait for me.
Yeah, what happens if Wimpy wins? So whoever wins gets to take Olive Oil out on a date. If Olive Oil herself wins, then everybody else can just get bent. You get into... Actually, this game is moderately fun. It's better than Popeye on the Switch, I'll say that. Oh, that's not saying much. All right, we got spinach, so we got super... Oh. Now we're on skateboards or something. What's going on? Come on, Wimpy, you can do it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this game is actually pretty fun. I've played, like I said, I've played vastly worse. I got some landmines. Oh, I see. When you get like a skateboard or something, you have a limited amount of time to use it. We're catching up to that stinky Bluto. Or is he Brutus in this one? I finished second. Bluto's pants fell down. Why did his pants fall down? Restart? Oh, I gotta continue. Okay. Well, that was Popeye's Rush for Spinach. It was definitely a game. Was it a good game? Was it a bad game? Who knows? It was Popeye's Rush for Spinach. It was amazing. No doubt. All right. So now I'm sure you've been dying to know, what is this Open FPGA option? Well, this lets us run a bunch of game cores for arcade games of various sorts, consoles, handhelds. And since it runs through FPGA, that basically turns our Analogue Pocket into a portable Mister. Although it doesn't run everything that the Mister can run. But it runs it on the go. All right, so let's take a look at some games that we can play. We got some arcade games. We got Dig Dug. So when you run it, bam, you got the arcade Dig Dug on your pocket device. And there's Dig Dug. Press select to put a coin in. And boom, you're running Dig Dug. Oh, a double whammy. Look at that. Beautiful play. Get that carrot. And you can also adjust the coins. So actually all these buttons are fire buttons. Alright, so very nice. Alright. We got Double Dragon. This game is for use in Japan only, right? Alright. Oh no, they stole our waifu. You know, if he was waiting outside in the garage this whole time, why didn't he do something about his girl getting kidnapped? Seriously. Alright, now the great thing about this game is you can pretty much elbow smash your way through the whole thing. Seriously, I've been able to get to like the last level on 1 credit just by doing this. Oh, here comes a Bobo! Guess what, a Bobo? You're getting the same treatment. The bat? We don't want the bat. Yeah, we took out the Bobo. This is Mofro Bobo. And there went Mofro Bobo. This guy just tries to leave. You're not getting away that easily, you asshole. There, see? We got through the first level without dying. Beautiful. So then you got Galaga and a bunch of others. Haunted Castle, because I really want to play that piece of crap. And Mikey or Mickey or whatever the hell. No, that's not the game I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the Road Blasters. We got the original Street Fighter. We gotta look at that. If you are playing this video game outside of the United States of America and Canada, you're involved in a crime. Stop. If you're playing this game, period, it should be some kind of a crime.
USA.
I don't know what even the buttons are. Whenever I play this game, I just randomly mash out fireball motions and hope for the best while mashing punch. This is how I play Street Fighter 1. And it didn't work too well. I'm also trying to hold this thing at an awkward angle in front of the camera so that you can see the gameplay. I think I did a fireball. See, sometimes he does fireball. He'll do a fireball maybe once every 4 out of 5 times I do the motion.
All right.
Look how good that looks, man. Now we fight Mike, who's totally not Balrog. I'm just gonna let him beat me, because... So if you've ever dreamed of having the original Street Fighter in arcade perfect form on a handheld, he killed me like 3 punches. Delightful. Oh, whoops. I did the cartridge. Alright. There's also some Tecmo games. You can play Rygar. And Xevious. Alright. So we've got some arcade multi things. So we've got Capcom CPS-1, which is Capcom's arcade system. So we can play all of these games. So I feel bad about making you watch Street Fighter 1. So we'll take a look at Street Fighter 2. I don't know what the buttons are set to be, but whatever. Look at all these fighters. We'll be Chun-Li. Yeah. We got two trigger buttons up here too. Okay, so These buttons are totally outlined in a way that makes no sense, but that's okay. See, we got Street Fighter 2 in all of its perfect glory. Tremendous. I keep hitting play cartridge. It defaults to play cartridge. What cartridge do I even have in here? Oh, I took them all out. I don't have a cartridge in here at all. I'm trying to play a cartridge. There's no cartridge. Oh, that's right. So we can also do stuff like a personal favorite of mine, Magic Sword. What a tremendous, great game this is. One of the best. So there's Magic Sword. Heroic Fantasy. Oh, look at how great that looks. That is a beautiful looking picture. Look at that. Alright, so let's actually play it a little bit. Alright, so we start from the beginning. I mean, you're playing on a fabulous looking, glorious screen. Fighting lots of goons. This is a great game. And you got these dorks in the cages. Get me escape! What? Set me free! See that? Set me free! That at least made some sense. Set me free! Release me! Release me! Take me out! I'm not taking you out. Evacuate me! I think the first gate you open is the big guy and the second one is the Amazon chick. Because actually I tried playing this before. I had a issue with the recording. And the first one I opened had the big guy and the second one. Because I had a joke I wanted to do where I was going to wait till they said take me out and then take her and then rescue her and then make some kind of joke about taking the Amazon lady out on a date. But it reversed the order of what of who came out first. The first door you open has the big guy and the second one has the Amazon. That makes no sense. Thanks, game. You killed my dumb joke. You got a falchion! And we got bonus points. Yay. Alright. So yeah, Magic Sword. Great game. I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay. So then we've also got Sega System 16, which gives us a bunch of Sega classic arcade games, including Riot City, Time Scanner, Toryumon, whatever the hell that is, Wrestle War, Altered Beast, Cotton. Let's take a look at Golden Axe. Winners don't use drugs. Alright, we got 3 heroes. You know damn well I'm taking Tyra's flare. Here's some dork. He gets butchered. Alex, what has happened? Her Majesty and the Princess blah 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 revenge them. In the Genesis port, great as it is, you don't actually see this guy getting killed. They just make a passing reference to him. Blech! That overhand swing is pretty powerful. Oh, here comes this little guy. Get him. Get him. Get some magic. He got away. I'm glad for that. Blech! Oh, he just like went, ugh. Yeah, take that, you jobbers. Bonus stage, increase your powers. Alright, we got massive powers. Our sworn enemy, Death equals Adder, is in his castle. We'll take a shortcut through to Turtle Village. Alright. Help! Help! We're being repressed! You know, if you play your cards right and I maneuvered this guy over to the opposite side, I could kick him off the ledge. Now we're on a dragon. That guy was too busy kicking the poor villager to notice that I'm breathing fire. That I'm on a fire-breathing dragon. I'm about to present you with the ultimate visual feast. Wait, where's the actual boss? Oh, there he is. Here he comes! Man, I remember I first saw that as a kid. That was badass. Alright. So we got those on there too. Now, we also have some console ROMs. So we've got our Atari 7800. So we can play great games such as Ninja Golf, which we've covered this game multiple times here on ZTV. This is ZTV fan favorite if there ever was one. After many long years of ninja training, you are finally ready for the most difficult test. Hey, we have this on Evercade too. 9 holes of Ninja Golf. Oh, the button's here. No wonder I'm not doing anything. Oh, yeah, potion. Very nice. We are ninja golfing, ladies and gentlemen. See, we're ninja golfing on an awesome screen. Okay, if I press the... Oh, okay, I see how it works. All right, we got him. Score, shots 2, bonus. Excellent. Ninja Golf. And we've got some Atari 20s. We've got Atari 2600 too. I don't know if there's an Atari 2600 game that I really love that I'm like, oh, let's play this. I'm not as big of a 2600 guy as I am. Extraterrestrials? What the hell is this? I don't want to know. Well, where's ET? Oh, it's E.T. You've never played ET on a portable screen this nice. Look at that. We do have a Coleco and Intellivision cores. I'm not going to use them because they would not... There's not enough buttons. You need all those keypads and crap to be able to play those systems properly. So I didn't even bother. We do have a Master System core. And let's see. What do I want to test this on? I've got my Alex Kidd ROM hacks and my Fantasy Star super cool ROM hacks. Let's do Let's do Quartet. I always like that game. Honestly, this game is very different from the Sega Master System, or from the arcade version. Like, I played this in the arcades and loved it, and then I was like, oh man, it's on Sega Master System. I bought it, and I'm like, oh, it's really different on the Sega Master System. That being said, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy this port. It's just very different than the original. You kind of want to sit here and farm points, because you actually get, when you hit certain point thresholds, you get additional powers, like your gun becomes better. You also have to get these stars. You have to get all 5 stars. You have to get 1 star for each level in order to advance to the last level. And I want to take a hit from this guy. And I'll show you why. If you crouch down here, there's a hidden power up there that gives me more life. I need the key and then we leave. There's probably better spots for farming points. But anyway, I digress. We can also edit the controls how we wanted them. So we got a Sega Master System core. We got an NES core. We could play great games like this amazing game, The Spiritual Warfare. You've never played Spiritual Warfare on a screen as nice as this. On a portable screen as nice as this. You found the pair! Do, 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 do. There's no save state, unfortunately, which would make this game easier to navigate. But there's the angel to ask you questions. God's word is truth. Damn straight. The truth shall set you free. Who said I am the way, the truth, such and such? Jesus, of course. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves. That is true. God desires that all men be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. The guy's tie spins around. Whoa! Alright, so we got the spiritual warfare. That's excellent. So we've got PC Engine. And I haven't figured out how the turbo settings work. So I'm not going to do too much with this. But we could put in like air zonk. That's a good one. See, I'm not sure how these turbo settings work. Oh, is that why? Oh, wait, hold on. I had to set them to turbo. All right, maybe that's why it wasn't working. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Now I want to see something. I keep doing that. Okay, now we're cooking. Okay, so I figured it out. You got to actually turn the turbo function on, and then like your opposite button can be turbo powered. Okay, see now we got now I figured it out. Okay, so we can play some turbo graphics. We got the PC Engine as it's known outside of the United States. We also have a PC Engine CD, which is a separate core, and right now I only have a couple of games running on it. But let's check out Lords of Thunder. Because I use Dracula, I use Rondo of Blood on like every freaking thing I ever test stuff on. This game's badass. Alright, we got a hot shopkeeper. Like, I can't afford to buy anything from her. I wasted my bomb. Usually when I play this game, I use this cheat code that gives me a bunch of health, or it gives me a bunch of money at the start, but I don't remember what the cheat code is, and I don't feel like looking it up. I just wanted to demonstrate the core. So you kind of have to do some... this is a little bit more complicated than just slapping the ROMs in there. I got to do a little bit more work to get Turbo CD games working. So I only put 2 on here just to test it out. But as you can see, it looks and runs great. We do have a Neo Geo core as well. We got a lot of Neo Geo. We got a full lineup of Neo Geo games. We could play something like, I don't know, Shock Troopers. It's loading. It takes a few minutes. This is a big ROM, so it takes a little longer to load. There's also some experimental arcade ROMs, which I don't have. This is set on console mode right now, so I can't do a whole lot. Like I only get like 4 credits, but I just wanted to show it to you. This is a really cool game. When I was in college, they had the game room had a Neo Geo cabinet with this game on it. And Metal Slug, the original Metal Slug. So this game is rather cool. Alright, so we got Neo Geo. And we got SNES. We got a few other things too. But let's try, I don't know. Like I said, the main concept for me behind this is being able to collect the classic handheld games again. But having all these cores is like a cool bonus. How about Turtles in Time? Man, that screen looks good. Ha ha ha! Hey, Shredder! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
There you go. Looks great. So we've got handheld cores too, and I don't really want to use these too much. I've got them set up, but it to me kind of kills the spirit of doing this, like having the classic games. But we can play Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles. Someday I'll own an actual copy of Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles, because I'm insane. An On the Tiles production. And On the Tiles, you mean they were going to make more than one of these? There it is. Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles. You've never played Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles on such a great looking screen. And we got a Game Boy Advance one. And then I don't have a full Game Boy Advance lineup, but I have all the games that are worth having. What was that ROM hack of Final Fantasy V that I played? That was fun. I played a ROM hack of Final Fantasy V Advance. So we've got F-Zero Climax. Car Battler Joe. It's a good game, but really expensive. A lot of these games are expensive. Like Drill Dozer, good game. In fact, that's what I'm going to use to demonstrate this. But this game runs well over $100. So I don't think this is one I'll be collecting. Even a Japanese copy of it sells for a lot of money. This game has like a rumble thing in it. It's made by Game Freak. No wonder. Can I zip this? Alright. I just wanted to see it in action. That's fine. And we got a Game Gear core and a Wonder Swan core. I had a couple Wonder Swan games that are that I could put on here that would be neat to play. Like I have there's a fan translated version of Makai Tushi Saga is what's known as Final Fantasy Legend in the United States. It was originally the series Saga that they called it Final Fantasy in the United States because that way it would sell more. And this is actually a cool remake because it's got like color graphics and everything, and I played through it once. And I have an English translated version. I just didn't put it on here, but I can do that another time. And we got a Game Gear adapter with some stuff on it. All right. So now I want to do something special to finish this off. I tried this earlier, and this is actually one of the few ways I can play this game. So we're going to do something a little different. We're going to play through another world circuit, or at least we're going to go as far as we can into another world circuit. Another world circuit is like a code that you put in, and you fight the guys in a different order. There he goes. He's done. Rank number 7, Great Tiger. Now we just pop him in the gut for stars. This is one of the few ways I can play Punch-Out without having to resort to a CRT because of the lag. I slipped up. Oh, he's gonna do the stupid tiger punch. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here, you bum. Rank number 6, Piston Honda. Honda. Let's see if I can do the one punch KO. Yep, there he goes. He ain't getting up. Oh, you try to get up, but you ain't getting up. You big dummy. All right, rank number 5, Soda Popinski. That's a trick. If you hold down before he throws an uppercut, he kind of stops. You punch him for a star, and then give him a star on the next one, and then he goes down. And that works twice, but for some reason it doesn't work the third time. There's a trick to getting it to work so you can get all 3 knockdowns on it, but I usually stop after 2 and just go for the 3rd knockdown. Then I started flubbing up. Stick a move! Stick a move! I can't drive, so tonight I'm gonna walk all over you. Well, are you sure that that's just soda that you're drinking then, dude? I kind of question that. I like using that body shot to knock him down because it's funny. Knock him down. I don't know if I'm gonna knock him down third time or if we're gonna go to round 3. I hope we don't go to round 3. Alright, he's done. Uh-oh. Right, number 4, ball bull. What a monster he is. Look at him. You gotta use a star punch to knock him down in the World Circuit fight. Watch his left!
This time I'm gonna charge right over you.
Give me lots of health back, Doc. Give me chocolate bars. Give me something. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've seen worse refreshes. There's a bigger delay on the second charge. That's why I always dodge the first one in the World Circuit. I was saving that star, hoping I'd get the chance to knock him down with it. The only way you can knock him down is either with a star or to hit the bull charge. He always gets up on 9 to maximize the health he gets back. Alright, we took down Bald Bull. Somehow Don Flamenco ranks higher than Bald Bull. I don't know why. My timing is off. Okay, that was embarrassing. Take that. He likes to bait you until you run out of stars.
Dancing like a fly, bite like a mosquito.
Flamenco strikes back. Return of dawn.
He was kind of dorky in the original game. He's a lot cooler in Punch Out on the Wii. So the second Dawn fight, which we're in now, has two different phases. There's this attacking phase where he actually throws punches at you, and then there's this defensive phase where he baits you and throws the flamenco uppercut. So if we don't... There we go. I was gonna say, if we don't put him down fast enough, he'll start attacking again. Alright, now it gets rough. No, Mr. Sandman. I might take a loss here. Ha! Dodged it.
Dreamland.
Boo! Boo! He kind of gets... You can get him into a pattern where you throw a punch, he dodges it. And then you counter. We got him down 2. That's pretty good. But if he starts blocking instead of dodging, then he's gonna get ready for the Dreamland Express. So we did really well that round.
Help, Doc! Join the Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac.
I think you're gonna have a nightmare tonight.
I tested this out the other night. That's how I know that I can actually play Mike Tyson's Punch Out on this thing. Usually if I play it on like a regular emulator or even on the Mister, there's enough lag. And I think it's because of the TV. that causes input lag, and you can't play this game with any input lag. Crap, we're going around 3. Maybe not. I didn't want to go to round 3 against him. Rank number 1, Super Macho Man. 27 years old and his hair is totally gray. Except now it's black. And he's got... Wait. Get a close-up of those jiggly man boobs. Damn it. Double damn it. I'm probably going to lose. That was bad.
I can't win, Doc. Yes, you can, Mac.
I work on my tan harder than I'll have to work on you.
What tan? Look how pale he is. Look at those. Let's get closer to those pecs. I don't think I'm gonna get up. No, we're done. And you don't get to continue in another world circuit. So, there we go. We tried. So there you go. That was a look at the Analogue Pocket. Now that we have our own Analogue Pocket to play with, we took a look at some different games. We took a look at the Open FPGA capability. It's elite. It's not easy to get one of these devices, I should point out. The way the story went is the reason I didn't buy one after demonstrating it was because I didn't really want to give Analog like $200 some of my money and then not know when I was going to be getting a system, so I never actually bought one. And so about a month, as of the filming of this video, about maybe a month, a little over a month ago, month and a half maybe. It was at the end of August, beginning of September. They were They were going to take a limited pre-order for a special limited run of a special glow-in-the-dark edition Analog Pocket, and they were going to ship right away. So I said, well, I'm going to try to buy one because if I get one, it'll ship right away. I had the thing in my cart, and it literally sold out while I was in the process of checking out. Like, it was gone in under like it was gone in like 2 or 3 minutes. So I was mad, and then a few weeks later, they said they were going to do another run of these translucent ones. And I was like, well, I don't know. I kind of kicked around. I was like, I don't know if I should try to get one or not, and I finally just said, well, I'll try, and if I don't get one, I don't get one, because I'm not going to expect to get one after what happened last time. So they were offering 7 different colors, and I said, well, the orange is probably going to be like less desirable because there was a translucent purple one, and then there was like a clear one and a smoky one, and different stuff. I was like, probably less people are going to go for the orange because the purple one resembles the old Gameboy color, which people will probably want. So I figured that one might sell out like the quickest. So I said I'm going to try for orange, and I was sitting there. Waited till the thing went live. I had it timed according to, exact government time. Refreshed. Threw an orange one in my cart. I didn't go for any accessories because I didn't want to extend the amount of time it would take me to check out. Because, scalpers buy these things up and resell them. So I didn't go for like the Game Gear adapter. I bought the Game Gear adapter from eBay. Sitting there checking out, had to draw like 8 boxes around cats to prove I wasn't a robot. Finally checked out, I had my credit card information all saved. Quick, boom, boom, order confirmed. I was like, oh my god, that was one of the most stressful things I've ever done. And then they said it would ship within 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll get it by the end of October. So then it shipped. About a week and a half later, 2 days later, we had it in our hands, and we're finally taking a look at it. So that is the harrowing tale of the Analogue Pocket and a demonstration of its uses.